Hey guys, it's Izzy here and welcome to vlog number 24 of the year. We're so popping out of its clips, but like usual, we are starting the vlog by opening some packages. So some of these are birthday gifts for my cat, Father's Day gifts, because I thought Father's Day was tomorrow, but it's a week from tomorrow. So I got all this stuff pretty early. Ooh, shivers. I have something. Okay, I think I got, because I just got done eating lunch. So first package, this is all from Amazon. So this is not a cat gift because it is hard. So this came from Birmingham. They love the governor. Okay, cat gift is in here. I got Fred one of these little birds that it does make the little bird noises. He really likes those, but he likes any kind of toys really. And then I'm not showing this. I don't think my dad watches my vlogs, but it's his gift for Father's Day. So that one was all gifts, so it would have been fine if I hadn't opened that, because I really didn't need to open that till Monday on Fred's birthday, but went ahead and did it. So get my scissors here because the next one's coming in a box. So went through Atlanta and Charlotte. Those two cities are not fans of one another. One time I was at, I guess it was a Hornets game, and Atlanta was gonna beat, like they weren't playing, but they were showing the clips and the people like started booing. So y'all saw me buy some of this stuff in the last vlog, and now it's here. So these are headphones from my phone because I have no idea where the ones, because my phone's an iPad. They have different kind of connectors, so got that. Then I got a USB converter for my, or hold on, this is the camera charger. This charging connection thing. I did get a USB, another USB thing. Let me pop these really quickly. Okay. Got these plushie nets because I opened a pack and realized they were too small, and that I needed these large ones because I'm putting like Build-A-Bears in them, and Build-A-Bears are usually about a foot in size. So I needed to get big ones, so the little ones I'm just gonna donate. So this is actually a hammock. I call it a net, but you know, they're basically the same thing. So then I got a USB converter. Ooh, and it has SD too, so I can get rid of my current converter because I cannot put USBs into my laptop. So now book haul. So, oh, and one more of these is for my dad in this box. So, okay, he's like right there outside and my blinds are open, so I'm gonna make sure that I don't like hold them up in that way. So I ordered this book in last week's vlog, and it is A Botanist's Guide to Parties and Poison. I told y'all that it's a dual timeline, but I actually don't think so. It is The Lost Apothecary meets Dead Girls in the fast-paced STEMist adventure. Debut author Kay Kavari definitely entwines a pulse-pounding mystery with the struggles of a woman in a male-dominated field in 1923 London. So I really like that time and setting because I had started to write something in, well, it was gonna go into 1920s London, but it was starting out before World War I. And I lost inspiration, but so hopefully this will get me inspired again to get back to writing that. So then this book came out this week as well, and I totally forgot to tell y'all about it, but again, another one of my anticipated books of the year, and that is More Than You'll Ever Know by Katie, I can't tell how to pronounce that, Gutierrez. She's from Laderdo, but okay. So we have, this one does have two timelines, with 1985 and 2017. So the dance becomes an affair, which becomes a marriage, which becomes a murder. Love that tagline. an evocative drama about a woman caught leading a double life after one husband murders the other, and the true crime writer who becomes obsessed with telling her story. This masterful work of literary suspense marks the debut of an extraordinary new writer. So, love that cover, beautiful. Love the 80s, loved old timelines. So then the other book that I got my dad. So we have 3 gifts in this package and the rest was stuff for me. So that is our little haul. So I am starting a new book today and I literally just put all those books on top of it, but it's called Our American Friend. I talked about it recently because I bought it this month. It's a historical fiction in like the 70s that has to do with like America and the Soviets and so, you know, Cold War kind of fiction, which I have not read a lot of, but I know a lot of people who love that kind of thing and who are anticipating this book, which I mean, I was anticipating. It's a spy book and I haven't read that many like that. And as I said, I am really wanting to write about a female politician of that time, like not a real one, fictional, but so I just want to see what the like dynamics would be and kind of thing. Obviously this is fiction, so it's not like real research, but you know, maybe to give me some inspiration for my own writings. So I am going to put some under eye patches on right now to hydrate my face, and then I am going to head outside. I didn't even say what I was doing early. So I was converting things from my dad's old camcorder from, the camera is a 90s built camera, but the video started in December of 2008, I think, and went to March of 2010. So I just had to watch all that and I'm like very tired, but I love watching those. So that, I mean, that's the reason why I converted it to, or I digitized it. So it is on my computer now. Well, it's on a USB thing and then it's on my computer and I'm going to upload them to YouTube, but unlisted, because there are like family members, friends, and all that is way too many people ask for their consent. So I'm just gonna send it to the people and the videos, except like the school play thing, because that is like 50 people and I do not know all those people. So yes, so I am going to so if you think you might be in one of them, message me or comment message me, whatever, and I can send you the link. So yeah, so if you are a real life person who I know in real life and you would like a link to these videos, let me know, because I'm fine with sharing them with real life people. So if I know you real life and you want to see any of these, let me know and I can send you the link, because it's going to be unlisted. So I am about to start a new book. I'm starting Our American Friend by Emma I can't do it in a Russian accent. Pedoniak. So, Cold War novel. It is when Laura asks Sophie to write her official biography to finally fill in the gaps of her history. Sophie's curiosity gets the better of her. She begins to spend more and more time in the White House, slowly developing a friendship with Laura. Laura's the First Lady, who, to Sophie's surprise, is entirely candid about her mysterious past. The First Lady spills all about her first and only true love, and her father's work as an undercover KGB officer in Paris, and how he wasn't the only person in her family living a double life. I think it's incredibly unrealistic at this time period. People would vote for a man married to a woman from the Soviet Union, like vote for that man to become president of the US, but I mean, I really don't know, because I mean, people elect crazy officials all over, so I don't know. So yeah, the president and all in here is fictional, because obviously Nixon, Ford, or Jimmy Carter were not married to Russians, to my knowledge. So I totally forgot to put on eye things, so probably one of the reasons I'm really tired. I don't know why I'm tired. Like, I've been going to bed earlier than usual, but I haven't really had restful sleep, I guess. So I keep wanting to do the Russian accent. I need to stop. But we are going to go start Our American Friend in the Night on page 55. So very interesting. This started out in modern times. I don't know exactly what year, but with basically a Trump-inspired president. I would say he's on his third wife. he's an oil tycoon rather than like hotels. Is very controversial, is only threatening to leave NATO, that kind of thing. And the third wife happens to be the first first lady to be European since Adams, when Louisa Adams, was that her name? So the same as Melania. So this is basically if Melania was Russian and her dad was in the KGB. Basically that. So everything so far had been in the modern times, which I am okay with, as we are in like Washington. We know Washington is like my favorite place, and I'm turning on my computer, but that wasn't what I asked for when I bought this book. But now we are getting to hearing the story of Lara, who is the Melania inspired character or whatever. So it's she asked, I don't even remember the character's name, Sophie, to write her biography. So it's kind of like Evelyn Hugo in a way, how we are having what is currently happening, talking about writing this book, and then we have the flashbacks or whatever of when these events were happening. We just got to when Lara was born and when they left Moscow to move to Paris to so her dad could work at the embassy there, which actually he was fine, but you know. So we read 55 pages. This has gotten better because I was very concerned at first. I was like, this is not what I asked for, but we are getting to the time with Cold War and all of that. So as I said, I read 55 pages in here. I don't know what percent that is. I haven't put it into Goodreads yet. So I did not pick up this last night because the basketball game was last night, but I will pick this up tonight. I don't know what page I'm on in there. So 594 is what page I'm on in that. So don't know how much I'll read in the Goldfinch, but I do want to get some reading done there. I'm gonna play a game of Fortnite just because I want to. I've been in a Fortnite kick lately. I got 2 wins yesterday, so hopefully we can keep that alive. I'm about to do something very exciting. It is Sunday, so I'm about to fill out some paperwork. Not gonna say for what, because the title of this video may hint at it, but if it's not in this video, then it will probably be in the next one. Unless like something goes terribly wrong. Knock on wood. So I am about to go do all that kind of thing. I look cute today. No makeup, but still, I definitely have something like on my teeth. But this choker I've had forever. Like this one, the lace part gets all weird. Like it's kind of bent. It's not that tight. I would have made this tighter, but then this is all hooked together. It's all the same thing. I have no idea where I got this, or like maybe Topshop, I don't know, but it was a long time ago. This is only like my second time wearing it. I got it in high school. So then my top is Brandy Melville, and then my jeans are Toby. Again, I'll have on forever, and then I'm taking my shoes off, but I will show them. Adidas Superstars. Sure, y'all all know about these bad boys. I've had them since 2015, and a little like thing just fell out of it. It looked like plastic, weird. But yeah, there's my update. So I did read 79 pages last night. I would have liked to read more of the Goldfinch, but I was so tired. Like I was like, I can't read another section or I'm gonna fall asleep. I wanted to get to 80%, but I only got to 79. So I definitely will be reading more today, but that will be a little while. I'm staying dressed because I'm going to go to the grocery store later, because I went like during this time last week and just everyone was there. It was a ton of people. I guess people after church, I don't know, but usually when I go like after the race, which I'm not really going to watch the race today, I may just check in every now and then, but I've said before I don't like road courses, so Sonoma is not for me, and I really don't like Sonoma because I don't. So I am going to go to the grocery store later today, because usually when I go at like nighttime there's not as many people on a Sunday. So I am hungry, so I'm going to eat a little bit and then fill out this paperwork that is exciting, nerve-wracking. The paperwork is only because I have a fear of failure, so that's why I'm like nervous about it. Fear of rejection is maybe more of what I'm saying. Again, knock on wood, because I have not really talked about this with anyone except my dad, so I'm like very nervous. I have not wanted to jinx anything, so hopefully it all goes well, but I'm rambling at this point, but I will catch in with y'all later. All right, so I am done reading Our American Friend for the day. I got to page 119, which is 36%, and that was 64 pages that I read today. So if you are picking this up for like Cold War politics, you're gonna get some of that, but you're mainly going to get modern day politics. But it's very interesting, like that obviously a lot of books today are political, or talk about current issues and all of that, which again is important, and it has been happening in literature forever, where people are talking about their issues that are happening in their own time. But this is actually dealing with, like, as I spoke about yesterday, the First Lady, so just her thoughts and being in that situation. So it's kind of like an inside view, I guess. And to let y'all know, we have not heard like anything from the president in this. I assume at one point we probably will, but yes, so I think it's mainly modern politics versus Cold War era. But still, it's fine. I'm liking it. It's a 4. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. So we will get into the Goldfinch later. As I said, I am at 70. That scared my dog. But I am at 79%. So I will hopefully finish this week. I'm not making any promises that I'm going to finish it this week. And then I will ask you guys which book I will be starting next for ebook. There are like 3 choices this month. Usually it's only 2, but this month I am thinking 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and say what they are. So the sequel to Fall of Giants, something winter. I forget what it's called. So just the second book in the Century trilogy by Ken Follett. We also have the final book in Ben Kane's Rome series. I think it's called Road to Rome is the name of the book. Or the third book in the Outlander series, which is that the Voyager one? I don't know, but the third book in Outlander. So those are my 3 choices. Let me know in the comments which one you guys would like me to read, because obviously I will talk about it in the vlog, and then it depends what month I finish it. It may be in a wrap-up video, make it its own review of a video, you never know. So I doubt I'll get a review video, but it might, you never know. So let me know which one I should read next, but I'm going to chill for a little bit because it's 14 minutes till I have to get my shower, so just going to look around on my phone and that kind of thing. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Awkwardly not starting it. This eye was watering. My chair has all that in it. New bedspread and sheets and everything. And then I put these up. This one I originally had up there, but you can't even like see the Build-A-Bears because that's all I had in them at that time. So I moved it down, which I don't really like, because I wanted to have all that corner covered with these nets, but now I can't really do that. But let me sit here too, and then I put those up there. But yeah, basketball jersey today. There is a game tonight, but I'm about to take this off. The hair turned out really good, but I burnt my finger in the process, so it's not as good as it was, because it is like 102 degrees here today, not even exaggerating. This camera is literally the most annoying thing. The battery does not last, like, at all. I have charged it like 2 times this week, and it still has not been fully charged, and it cut off during the middle of my video today. So I had to end the video on my iPhone, which I hate doing, but I can't help it. So I'm charging it in because I have 2 charger ports. So I'm going to try the bottom one today, and hopefully that does it. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to buy my 3rd battery for this camera that I've only had this camera for 2 years. So I don't know if I would recommend the Canon EOS M50. Don't know if I'd recommend it. It is nice that it has like the mirror so you can see the viewfinder, so you can see yourself when you're recording, because none of my DSLRs have had that in the past, but this one does have that. My nose is running, I'm sorry. So I'm going to go eat my lunch, and yeah, and I haven't read yet today, but I will read at 6. I don't know if I'll get all the reading done that I would like to get done. As I said, we do have a basketball game tonight, so I know I'm not going to get into any of Our American Friend. I did read about 20-some pages of The Goldfinch last night, so that was good. I mean, I would have liked to read more, but it was late, and yeah, I wanted to do other things. So yes, but new sheets and all, really happy about that. The sheets are from Urban Outfitters. They are in this print, and then the comforter you can see is in this floral print that I got on Amazon, but I've never bought sheets from Urban Outfitters, but I did see they had full-size ones, and those are like impossible to find, so I'm gonna most definitely buy sheets from them in the future as well, because I really like the design and the texture and all of it, and it's sustainably made, which is only as a positive. But I will catch in with y'all at 6, or unless like something major happens, like a meteor or something, you never know. I'm done reading for the day. I read 70 pages in here. At some parts, especially with Rick's plot, which his plot in the movie is a very slow moving one to me, but the parts were kind of repetitive, because we had one chapter, I think, on Friday talking about, which y'all weren't here on Friday, but talking about the, it was literally like we were reading the episode of the show that he's on. And then in this one, it went all over the plot again, and I'm like, we already know this, so I don't think that was necessary. But other than that, was my only complaint. This is still a 5-star. The first book in the 5-star prediction project so far to feel like a 5-star all the way through. Anxious People by Frederick Backman was a 4.5, so that technically is a 5-star on Goodreads, so I don't know if I'm going to count that or not, but we still have a long way of the project to go, so it's, I have time to think about that. But yeah, so I had some crab cakes for dinner. I'm about to have some ice cream. It's Fred's birthday. I don't know if I said that. It's his 8th birthday. I know he hasn't been in the vlog. I've just been letting the guy do what he wants to do today, but he got a little toy bird, and it has like those, it makes chirping noises. So he's been playing with that, and he has really enjoyed that, so I'm happy that he's liked his new toy. I'm going to give him some ice cream. I know like you're not supposed to give animals ice cream or like dairy products in excess, so it's only just a tiny bit, but just to, you know, give him a treat. So I'm gonna do that at 8:30, so in 7 minutes now. I guess the basketball game starts at 9. I have no idea, but that's what I think it does. I got all my steps in today. When I was saying it's like 100 and something degrees here, it was 108 today. This is the hottest it's been in a while, so I'm definitely going to get into the pool tomorrow. Let me see what the weather is actually supposed to be tomorrow. The high is 104, so right now it's 102 at 8:24 p.m. So 104, you know, but I'm going to try to get into the pool. I'm obviously staying hydrated all the time. Oh, y'all can't see my water back there, but I've been drinking a lot of water today and other beverages, but you know, water has been the main one. But yeah, it looks like we are going to finish this in this vlog, which I am happy about. I was really scared that I wouldn't even get it all done today, but I was able to read everything, and I got to the part where there are pictures. A lot of these are scenes that weren't used in the movie. There is like a 5-hour cut of this movie that has not been released, so I'm hoping when the Blu-ray comes out or something, I don't know. I want there to be I want to see the full 5 hours. So I think a lot of stuff that we are seeing in this book is probably in that 5-hour version of the movie. But the movie that is currently out is 3 hours. Yeah, so there's my update because my mind is like all over the place. Yeah, the heat. Guys, what a look to start the vlog. I am freezing. So it is Tuesday. It's 100 degrees outside. But I went in the pool and the pool was so cold because it's overcast here. So something keeps hitting. Oh, I don't know. I kept hearing a metallic noise. I don't know where that's coming from. But it is 100 degrees but overcast, so the pool was freezing. I did not last long at all. I only laid with I was laying on my back, so my back didn't get tan today because I was like, it's too cold and I'm not messing with that. So hopefully it's not going to be overcast later this week, like, you know, the rest of the days of the week. So I just listened to music because then I was going to start reading at 3, which is now. So we are picking up Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm on page 199, chapter 16. So that's where I'm currently at. Again, we should finish this book this week and I am loving it. It's going to be a 5-star. So there's my little first update of the day. My skin looked really good. I was just eating meat though, crab, so there's like, you know, I can feel like stuff in my mouth, but oh, it's on my tongue. So I am rambling, so I'm going to get comfy in my bed, start reading. I wish I was reading outside, but it was not, that was not happening today. 7 o'clock update. So I read 68 pages in here today. I'm going to pick up my other 2 books today as well because I do have time to do that today. So and I'm at 79% now, which is chapter 21. As y'all can see, there's a lot of extra stuff in the back. We have like a script of Bounty Law, which was the show like where it got famous on, and then we have kind of like a graphic novel as well. So don't think all of this is actual story, but obviously I will be looking at all of that other stuff too because I am interested in it. But my only like complaint is we had one chapter that was all just like Rick's show, like what was happening on the show. I'm like, I don't care, this doesn't really add anything to the plot. At least I don't think it does. So if it actually does, let me know in the comments, and if that's like a spoiler, put spoiler before so like other people don't get spoiled. But yeah, so I read all that. I'm enjoying it still, even though that was like one minor complaint, but it doesn't really, as I said, it doesn't add anything to the story, and it doesn't really take anything away from the story either, so it's fine. That's that update. I have nothing really else to say. I went to Taco Bell. I got extra meat on my tacos today, and I do not recommend because the bag literally broke because it was so weighed down. And it was all very soggy, the papers were falling apart, it was not good, so I don't recommend getting double meat. It was too much. But I'm going to edit now because I do have to edit the video that came out today for you guys, which is my fantasy books that I want to buy, and that my camera cut off when I was filming because my camera was rude. The Sony camera and the Canon camera both have issues, or they're like other companies that I should check out. The Sony is the physical camera just breaks a lot, and then with the Canon it's the battery is not great. So if you have like other suggestions for cameras for filming videos, let me know. It's 9 o'clock. The hair is huge. It's been wet because I was in the pool, but it's pretty dry now, but still it looks really big. So we're about to get into our American Friends. I am on chapter 8, page 119. So that's where we're starting tonight. Obviously won't read as much as I read over the weekend because this is a short sprint to give me something to do because I'm extremely bored. I read at 9 every day anyway, but still. today I've just felt mentally strained. I start off my day seeing stuff that I don't really want to see. It just how the world is. People getting in fights over little things, and I mean, just log into any social media, you'll see it. And I just think it's pointless and wasting your time, to be honest, because people have their thoughts. They're not going to change their thoughts. That's just how it is. And when it's on certain topics, you're not going to change their thoughts. They're going to do it on their own. You're pushing and aggressively pushing isn't going to do anything. It's just something I see all the time, every single day on social media. And I was at a point earlier today where I was like, kind of want to take a break, but that when I take breaks from social media, YouTube doesn't include that, because YouTube's where I don't see it. But like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, those kind of things. Reddit to an extent, but I think it really depends on what communities you're in on Reddit. Like, you're not going to see it on one that's like pets, like cute animal videos, no. But yeah, it's mainly political things that these fights are about that I see. And as I said, it drives me crazy and I hate seeing it, and it makes me not want to be on social media. Last year I was doing where each day, like, I'd be like, Monday no Facebook, Tuesday let's add no Instagram. So, and then I would just add a different app every day. So I'm not going to do that right now, but if I do continue to get stressed out, then I will probably end up doing that. But we're going to get into reading now. Reading is a great distraction from the real world. That's the thing. Reading, TV, and all of that, for me, it's a distraction, and just entertainment, something for me to enjoy. So that's what we're going to do here. I only read my voice. So I only read 16 pages in here, but that was still 5% of the book. Again, my only complaint here is, well, one, the how it was described, how wasn't, like, I thought this was going to take place in like the 70s and it's mainly a modern day. And then two, the main complaint of the day is that it doesn't do well with its time, like, because there's a lot of timelines going on. So I think it should specify at the, when there's a time jump, okay, what month and year are we in? What location are we at? Because I started this thinking, okay, they're in DC or New York. No, they are in Split. Correct me on pronunciation. That's not Croatia. So I think there should just be, it should specify where they are. So that is my last update for Tuesday. I will be reading The Goldfinch tonight, starting on, let's see what page, because I actually have no idea. I just know that I want to get to 85% of the book, so I will be starting on page 641. According to Goodreads, but the Kindle app may be different. I don't know, because it's always different on everything. But I want to get to 85% in the Kindle book version, the ebook version, and that's just my goal for the night for that reading. So however many pages it takes me to get there, that's just where I want to get to. But I will see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. I got the Target app actually, because we go to Target on Wednesdays, and you can make a list of everything that you want to buy. It tells you what aisle it's on and everything. You can even click a map of the store and it will show you your store and where these things are. Not sponsored by Target, but like, Target, if you want to sponsor me, I love y'all. So yeah, there is Tuesday. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday. Today has been like the perfect summer day. I was in the pool for like 2 hours, so as you can see my hair is kind of wet still. Then I read while in the pool. I read 2 chapters of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and then I went to Target, and I'm gonna show what I got. And then I just had Fritos and salsa, so my nose is running because it was very spicy. And then Pepsi or soda in general always makes my nose run the first sip because it's so strong, because I only drink it once a week. So yeah, I'm putting my phone over there. So the first thing I got is a over-the-door organizer with 26 pockets. So as you can see, you can use this for like anything, but I'm using it for shoes because my shoes are just all over the floor. So I don't know if it comes with that. I didn't see any hooks in the area. Oh, I can just slide it out like that. Okay, it does come with the hooks there. So, wow, how it just slides out like that. Kind of crazy. But I mean, who would steal one of these? I don't even know how much it was, but they used the Target app, again, not sponsored. And it was just so helpful having the aisle numbers where everything is, and then they give you a map of the store, and then with a point where all the stuff you want is. Super helpful. I couldn't find, my phone almost fell. I couldn't find the retinol that I use for my face, so I am gonna have to order that online. They said they had it. I went to the area. They had like collagen, vitamin C, hydrochloric acid, and all this stuff, but I was like, that's not retinol. So I didn't get any of that. So, sticking with like the home decor stuff, I got one of these felt bins or fabric bin. Stores everything from toys and books and clothes and blankets. Yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of stuff in it, and this is by Bright Room, and this was by Room Essentials. So this, I have a lot of junk over here, like my DS, magazines, books, the TV remote, that I don't really have a place for. They are literally just sitting in my desk chair, so every time I sit at my desk I have to get all that, throw it on my bed. So like I don't have a good place to store it, so that was why I got one of these. So I'm kind of like distracted because Penny's barking because my dad is moving the sprinkler because he got a sprinkler at Target. So now kind of more random stuff. So I got this foundation. Not sure if this is going to be the right shade for me. It might be a bit light. And ooh, this was one that people have used, it looks like, but it's fine because I don't put that part on my face, you know? So I got the shade 395, which I'm not sure what that one is called because they do have names like porcelain, you know, that kind of thing. So I don't know which one this is, but again, Katie Vinning, I think that's her name. This is one that she recommended on her Instagram story, so I picked up because, but I don't really wear foundation in summer, just because it's so hot here. Like today it was literally 106, so it would be dripping off my face, and since I do such a rigorous, is that the right word, skincare routine, my skin is pretty good, so I don't, like, I rarely break out. I know I have one right there. It's because last week was the time of the month, and you do break out from that occasionally, but I don't really break out that often. Sorry if I have cheese on my face. I feel like I do, but occasionally, if I really want to glam up, then I will wear foundation. But I do in the other seasons, just not when it's 106 degrees. So mouthwash, I'm not sure if this is the one that I usually get. There were two, and I don't know. So this one was multi-production, so thought that sounded good. I've been using literally hydrogen peroxide mouthwash because I've been out of normal mouthwash, so I've been having to use the one that you would use for, I use it for canker sores. I do actually have one on my lip right there, yeah, right there. But I was having to use that because I was all out of normal mouthwash. So last bag here, I know I bought quite a lot of stuff. The shoe thing, the shoe organizer was on sale though. I got I had a coupon from the app on that. So then I got a book for 20% off. This is this one that I have, it always comes up on Goodreads. So it's The Forest of Vanishing Stars by Christian Harmel, and it was 20% off. So again, I only showed y'all the top paragraph. So after being stolen from her wealthy German parents, raised in the unforgiving wilderness of Eastern Europe, a young woman finds herself alone in 1942. Her solitary existence is interrupted, however, when she stumbles upon a group of Jewish refugees fleeing the Nazi terror. So, World War II book, but it's not in one of your typical locations, and then her having to be like raised in the wilderness. I think that's interesting. So I did get two pieces of clothing. This is the one I came for, and they only had my size left. So this is the new line at Target. Tabitha Brown. So she's an actress. I'm not sure what she's in, but she's really well known for like her social media stuff like Instagram, TikTok. So she has a line at Target with like clothes, accessories. So this is a midi skirt and it's just polka dots, very classic, can't go wrong with this. Very French, might I say, Parisian, but again, just classic. Obviously I have a lot that compare with that since it is just basic black and white and polka dots, but I saw this in what fell?
Foundation, hold on. Ah, I can't reach it. Stupid, 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 right? This is going to drive me crazy. This one's doing on camera. It's like that. Okay.
I got it. We got it. It went behind this, the thing Dollar sitting on. It's a 3-drawer plastic thing. I don't know. But I did get a bodysuit to go with the skirt. So I just got this pink one. I don't know if these are new at Wild Fable, but I just noticed them for the first time. They have multiple colors, but I just thought I don't really have one in this color, and I think this color will probably look good on me. I am a summer season for like color analysis, so I just thought that this shade of pink is one that I would look good in. So pairing these together I think would look nice for summertime, but that skirt you can really wear in any season. I think it would look great in any of the seasons. So I've been filming for 7 minutes. What time is it? 5:21. So I'm gonna chill a little bit and then read again at to film this on my desk and I'll let my chair is clean. But it's okay. So I finished the book. This is the first 5-star prediction that was correct, that this was a 5-star. So I finished it. The ending is completely different than the movie ending, so it's kind of an interesting twist there. So you're gonna get something different from the book than you are going to get in the film. My poster was right there of the film, but I find that very interesting, how you get something different and what does that necessarily mean and all of that. There's just a lot of thoughts there. So I'm gonna write my review tomorrow. That's just what I've been doing this year, is writing my review the next day to just give my mind time to think about it. I used to write it right away, but just now I don't do that anymore because I want my thoughts to really be set in stone or whatever. So it's a little past 7. There's nothing that I really need to do. I might just go ahead and edit my ASMR video because, as I said, I have nothing to do till 7:30 when I'm gonna have my dinner, which I don't know what I'm gonna have, but you know. So yeah, I'm glad that I finished this book. I read 67 pages today, so at 9 we will get into our American Friends. I do need to see what books are released this week, so let's go look. Finally, I'm back at my desk, which is really nice to be back here. So if you're wondering what book we are starting tomorrow, it's going to be Our American Marriage. I don't have the author written down, but that's the book we're starting. So this week was the 11th and 14th were this week, so a lot of releases. We have Little Souls, which is historical fiction, and that came out on the 11th. Or was that last week? The 11th was Saturday, so I don't know why that released on a Saturday. Kind of strange. Then here's probably my most anticipated of the month, and that is Horse, which is also historical fiction. And then The Hotel in Nantucket, which is a romance, came out yesterday. That's by Ellen Hildebrand. I'll read anything that she writes. Then this one I didn't put the genre of, not sure why, but Last Summer on State Street. And then we have a non-fiction called Meet Me by the Fountain. So the majority of the books that I've written down for June did come out this week, mainly yesterday. So I am going to go and order Horse on Amazon. Don't think I'm going to order any of the others, but since that is my most anticipated book of the month, I am going to buy a copy of that. Totally just realizing I didn't edit my ASMR video. I started playing Webkins and then the screen froze. So, you know, all of that annoying, but I played for at least a little bit. I like to play every day. I didn't do the Will of Wow or the Wishing Well though, so kind of sad, but I'm not really sad. But oh yeah, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I did want to say Quentin Tarantino mentions himself in the book. I was so curious if that was going to happen. Is that like a spoiler? I don't think it's a spoiler, but he did. So we're going to get into our American friend. Start on page 135, which is chapter 9. So probably only going to read one chapter in this sitting. Not sure. Might read more. I never know. There's never like a plan going in. So, because it's my mood reading. So I'm gonna get into it and then talk to y'all after. I only read one chapter in 14 pages because the next chapter is like 25 pages over that, and I just don't have time to read that right now. So we'll pick that back up on Friday because there's a basketball game on Wednesday or on Thursday, and hopefully it's the last one of the season because that would mean my team are champions and we would really appreciate that. So this one, this chapter had us back in 1985 Paris. So I'm seeing what page we are. Well, I need to put on Goodreads what page I got to. So 149 was the page I got to, which was 4%. So I mean, decent. Then the Goldfinch, I am starting on page 663 tonight. So hopefully I'll read more than 22 pages in this because that's how many I read yesterday. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yesterday, I read 68 pages, so I read more than I read today. And then in Our American Friend, I read 16 pages yesterday and only 14 today. So hopefully I read more than 22 pages today because I always want to read more than I did the previous day. Oh, and another thing is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was my 50th book read of the year. So I've already read 50 books this year, and we're not even halfway through the year yet. So I am reading a ton. I really like how I do the book on my set TBR, then a mood read, and then an ebook. So I am reading basically all day from 3 p.m. to midnight. I'm reading in that time period, in that time frame. So I'm reading a lot more. That does mean there are a lot more books that are average books or books that I don't necessarily like. That is what I expect. If I'm reading more, there's not going to be as many 5 stars. A 5 is a rare sight. The majority of books are average. That is this part of it. But I just finished a 5-star, and then this is going to be a 5-star. So there's still 5 stars out there, but you're just not reading them as much if you are reading more. Because that's a book wouldn't be average if there weren't a lot of books being average, if you get what I'm saying. I don't know how to explain that, but it's like math in my head. So I'm going to read The Goldfinch tonight and hopefully get to 90% is where I want to get. I'm currently at 85, so I would like to read 5% tonight. Don't know how possible it's going to be because I do need to watch the new episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know how long the episode is, but I saw on Twitter that Hayden Christensen was trending. No, I didn't click it, but I'm expecting him to be in the episode and like, love it. I don't want to say the name. Love him. Even though Ewan McGregor is my Star Wars crush. Yeah, but nobody's ugly in Star Wars. They're all attractive. But still, so there's my update. I'm going to get in the bath and do all my skincare routine and have a good night. This looks so weird, but it's Thursday. I'm about to go outside to the pool, so that's hence why I have my sunglasses on, because my regular glasses, I'm cleaning them, so they have Windex or whatever on them. So I need to see how many chapters I'm reading a day for this new book. I'm like, I have all this stuff, hence why I got that basket over there. So we're starting An American Marriage, and I want to read 102 pages a day because there's no set number of chapters. It just has the person's name. That's annoying, but so 50 plus 50 is 2 sittings, so 25 is 4. So for the 3 o'clock hour, then the 6 to, I don't know how many pages I'm gonna read in this sitting. We're just gonna find out. So we're reading 102 pages a day, so I need to put that on here in my bullet journal that we know I hate, and it's one of my biggest regrets purchasing because I hate the spirals on it. So An American Marriage, page 1 to 102, and then we'll read this again tomorrow. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should finish it on Wednesdays to next week's vlog. Let me get back to the page I'm supposed to be on in this journal. See, I hate these spirals because I can't just turn it fast. Like, it takes a little while. I mean, only a few more seconds, but still. So I'm going to go outside to start this new book. I'm going to be in the pool and all of that. Oh, I totally forgot to put my hair coloring in, so I'm going to actually do that first. It's a spray on, and then you go outside and it lightens your hair, so I need to do that. And then I need to get my phone because it's charging. But yeah, I've cleaned today, I've vacuumed, sprayed down tables, all of that fun stuff. And about that paperwork I filled out on the first day of the vlog, on Sunday, I still have not heard anything back, which has me very nervous. I knew I wouldn't hear anything back Monday because the place is closed on Sundays and Mondays. So I haven't heard anything today. So far they're open till 5, so it's very nerve-wracking. And this place, even if you are denied, they do not tell you. They only tell you if you're accepted. So if you don't hear anything, you're probably denied, and they say to give it a week. So it's only day 3, and there's still like 3 more hours of them being open. But I'm still so nervous. I think they should tell you if you get denied, and I think they should tell you why as well. But my dad was like, they can get lawsuits for that. But I saw other kinds of places like this that they do tell you why. But mine, and their page was, or on the thing, it was like, don't message us on Facebook, don't call us about it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just so nervous. So hopefully I hear back something. But if I don't, I guess I don't. I wasn't meant to be. So that's my mindset. Like, I really want to hear something, but at the same time, if I don't, then this opportunity just wasn't meant for my life, or meant for me at this time in my life. But still, you know, like, my hopes are up, but at the same time, I'm like, they're not, because it's been 3 days. I don't know, because I don't know how long it's supposed to, how long it usually takes. They said up to a week, so maybe on Tuesday I'll hear something. I don't know, but I'm gonna go outside. I just told you everything I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go do that. Hey guys, so it is 6 o'clock, so I did read earlier. I read 27 pages, which was like the first chapter, and that was 9%. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So I don't really have any real thoughts yet. See, my notes are empty. I think it's going to be a character-driven story just from the vibes of that first chapter. We are in the South in this, so I don't know when this takes place because the character Roy was born in 1969, so I was thinking these were more like millennials, so that makes me think. So I don't know how old these characters are supposed to be. It hasn't said a set year that it takes place. So, but from some of the stuff, like, I love reading books that take place in areas that I'm familiar with, where just little things like Piggly Wiggly got mentioned, and I'm like, Piggly Wiggly has the best cakes, by the way. That's where I always get my birthday cakes from, but the one that I get my birthday cakes from is closing, which is very sad. I'll obviously just go to another Piggly Wiggly to buy my birthday cake, but still, it's like an end of an era. So, but yeah, I like just those little things and all of that. So yeah, again, this is the only book that we're going to read today because there's the basketball game at 9, which again, we know I hate that they have to put it in one of those hours. I'm like, why can't it be at 7 or 8? But it's at 9. I would really like it to be at 8 or 8:30 even. Like, I would just prefer that more. But I'm going to get into reading now because again, I really need to get it done since there's the game tonight. And then I did write my review. That's just one page of it, of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I haven't digitized it yet, which I usually just do voice to, you know, type, like I say it in there and it types it, you know. I don't know what that's called. I do know, but I can't think of it. So I'm going to get into read. Oh, I did get some Zaxby's, and they were literally the smallest chicken wings I've ever had. They were so little, but I ate that because I really wanted chicken wings. So I went there, and then I've just been chilling ever since. We're having a thunderstorm right now, which is nice because that's my favorite kind of. So I'm done reading for the day, so I'm going to talk about my thoughts and then wrap up the vlog. So I got to 35%, which is page 110. So read everything that I wanted to read. The writing style is very poetic, and I definitely will check out other books by this author because I like the writing. So I think this, as I told y'all, I think this is going to be a character driven, so I already told y'all that. So there are long chapters to let y'all know when my battery's dying, so hold on. Okay, bad lighting, but you know. So I think there's a lot of red flags with Roy's character, like guilt tripping Celestial and him just being obsessive. No, we have to take that he is in prison, and so he's going through a lot mentally, but I think she is as well. Her husband is in prison for a crime that he didn't commit, and so I'm just not liking him, and I'm not liking our other male character, Andre, either. Like, it's not as much of a dislike as I have for Roy, but I don't know, there's something not right there. I don't know, but, and I'm at, as I said, I'm at 35%. I'm just not gripped yet. It hasn't gripped me in, so hopefully it does at some point, but my hopes aren't high now that I'm over a quarter of the way in and I'm still not gripped. I'm just being like, oh my gosh, when's the chapter going to end? So, oh, and this takes place, or it started out in 2000, so I think we're about in 2005 now. I did do the math to find out when, because I have to know those kind of things. So I don't know. We did have a lot of letter format, so I think that might have added into something of me just not really connecting. I felt like it was just something I can connect with. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I hope y'all had a good week and that you have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!